Oh, let's talk about misalignments. Okay, to help you understand what structural misalignments are, that's the purpose of this module, how to detect and correct them, how to energetically correct them when no doctor of chiropractic is available. It's not to teach you how to be a chiropractor, okay, or how to replace proper chiropractic care, okay. I just got adjusted a few days ago, all right, myself. But instead, it's to teach you how to help your body obtain and retain proper alignment and balance, and also to give you a way to maybe correct an imbalance if there's no chiropractor available, or maybe you don't happen to have one in your particular tent city, okay? So here's Daniel David Palmer, the founder of chiropractic in 1891. He was really the rediscoverer of chiropractic because I think it's been around in one form or another for centuries. His cleaning man, a man named Harvey Lillard, was mostly deaf. Dr. Palmer examined him one day and asked him some questions, and found out that one day he was bending over and he felt something pop in his neck, and he went deaf shortly thereafter. Okay? So Dr. Palmer actually adjusted him, and his hearing came back. And that's how chiropractic actually began. It started out as a cure for deafness all those years ago. Well, structure affects function. That's the scientific basis of chiropractic. Any part of the physical body is capable of becoming misaligned, though. And that includes bones, muscles, tendons, ligaments, nerves, organs, eyeballs, like we've talked about, the brain, the heart. Anything can become misaligned. So if we take a look at this picture, we can see the brain at the very top on the right, and then all the organs, and the little lines that are going out to those organs are the whats? The nerves, right? Okay. So here we have a normal section of the spine. These blue lines coming out are normal nerves. Here we have a misalignment of a bone. You can see that interference there is represented by the red line. So when a misalignment occurs, especially in the spine, you'll get irritation in the nerves and then a reduced level of communication between the brain and the body. So let's say, for example, you have a client that is trying to get pregnant, okay? And you're releasing her trapped emotions and everything else, but she's got a misalignment down at maybe L4 vertebrae or L3 vertebrae, and the amount of communication passing from the brain to her uterus is diminished. Is it going to be harder for her to get pregnant? Yes. So that's why this is in here, okay? Because it needs to be, so you can understand it, all right? Trapped emotions, remember, are the most common underlying cause of all misalignment of whatever type of tissue, okay? And they irritate, distort the tissues, lead to misalignment. And even repeated chiropractic adjustments may not realign it for long. And so typically there's an underlying cause, and often that underlying cause is some kind of a misalignment. Well, all structures are made of pure energy. They're capable of being corrected energetically, even at a distance. And they're all dependent on your own belief, faith, and intention. So you can ask, do you have a structural misalignment? Or, do you want to see how this works? Anybody have, let's pick on some specific condition. Anybody have, anybody have a lung issue? Okay, do you want to come up? Well, we're in the home stretch here, aren't we? All right, and what's your name?
Shauna.
Shauna. Okay, say, my name is Shauna.
My name is Shauna.
Okay, she says her name is Shauna. She's strong. My name is Bob.
My name is Bob.
Good. She's testable. What's your lung issue? Let me give you a mic.
Oh, I thought you said long issue.
Oh, long issue? A lawn issue. Long.
Yeah, long, like long term.
That's okay. You got any other issues going on?
Yes. My ankle.
Your ankle? You have any organ issues that you know of?
Thyroid.
Thyroid. Oh, okay. Let's do thyroid. This is a good one, right? Okay, here we go. I thought you said lawn. Yes, I've got some patches on my lawn.
No.
No problem. Ready? Just resist now. Hold it. Okay. So let's ask this question. Now, this is kind of fun. Watch, okay? We can ask what % of the communications from her brain are actually getting to her thyroid. She's got a thyroid issue, right? Now, we could use the body code, but I want to show you how this works. So, are 100% of your brain communications actually arriving at your thyroid gland intact? And what answer do we get? We get a no. So something less than 100% is getting through. Are 50% of the communications from your brain getting through to your thyroid gland intact? And the answer is no. Wow. The plot thickens. Were you aware of this?
Not the connections.
Not the connections.
But apparently I can't hear very well.
That's okay. You know what? You're here for a reason. Okay? There's a reason. I was looking for lung, and you were looking for your lawn care, and it's all right. It doesn't matter. So let's ask. So we know we don't have even 50% communications from the brain. The thyroid is not getting through. So are 30% of the communications from your brain getting through to your thyroid gland, yes or no? No. Are 20%? No. Are 10%? No. Are 5% getting through? No. Are 4 or 3? Are 3% getting through? 3% are. Are 4% getting through? No. 3%. So that means out of every 100 instructions that the brain sends to the thyroid, 3 get through. Would that be hard then for the thyroid to function like it's supposed to? Yeah, I mean, why do we have nerves that connect the brain and the thyroid? For no reason? No, they're there for a reason, right? So, oh, you need Kleenex? Here you go. Is something coming up for you? Something's coming up. Okay. So, let's see. Do you suspect maybe a trapped emotion might be coming up? That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? That's what I'm thinking. Is there a trapped emotion that is creating this interference? Absolutely. Very, very strong. See that? So what's the trapped emotion? Let's ask. Anybody got a list? Wait, I got one. Here we go. So this trapped emotion, is it in column A? So it's in column B. We've been in column B all day here. Is it in one of the odd rows or an even row? Is it in row 2 or 4 or 6? It's in row 6, column B. Is it pride or shame, shock, unworthy, worthless? What is it? It's inherited. Hold on. They may not be here yet, but they're inbound. Okay. Here we go. Is it inherited pride? Inherited shame? Is it inherited shock or inherited unworthy? It's an inherited emotion of unworthy. So do you have an inherited emotion of unworthy that is creating interference here? And the answer is yes. Okay, so let's see. Now, if we asked her body if there's a misalignment, see, when you have poor or lowered communication between the brain and some part of the body, it's generally because there's a misalignment going on in the spine. That's the structural reason. But what her body is saying is that the real underlying reason is an inherited emotion of unworthy, right? So let's ask this question just for fun. Is your neck out of alignment? And what do we get there? Is your neck out of alignment? Yes, it is, okay. Is the misalignment because of this inherited emotion? Yes. See that? Okay. So where'd you get this, this inherited unworthy? Did you get it from your mom? From your dad? Did he get it from somebody earlier? Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just testing my hand here. Let me do it this way. Did you get it from your mom? From your dad? You got it from your dad. You want to write these down? Yep. Did he get it from somebody earlier? Yes. Did he get it from his dad? From his mom? Okay. So dad, mom. Did she get it from somebody earlier? Yes. From her dad, from her mom. Her mom. And did she get it from somebody earlier? No. So that's as far back as it goes. How many generations? 3? Okay, 3 generations. And it's unworthy. Yes. Okay, so now, do we need to know more about this emotion? No. Now listen. Here's why you're up here, right? That's why you're up here. This is why I picked you, so that these guys could get this released and you too. So let's go ahead and release this, face this way. Excuse me for a second here. Oh yeah, do you have kids? You do. How many kids do you have?
2 and 2 adopted.
2 and 2 adopted. Okay, so the adopted
4.
ones won't figure in, but the 2 that you had, did either one of them get this emotion from you? Yes. Did they both get it? Yes. And did they have any kids?
Yes.
Okay. How many grandkids?
7.
From them?
7.
7. Did any of those 7 get this? Yes. Did they all get it? No. Okay, so, well, did the oldest one get it? Well, do we really need to know? No. How many got it? 3 out of them? 4 out of the 7? 5 out of the 7? So 4 out of the 7 picked it up. Okay. Now you can face that way, and now we can get rid of it. All right, so here we go. 10 rolls. I'm counting. Now I lost count.
10 more.
10 more? Forget it. That's got to be at least 12. You ready? Okay, so now let's check and see. Did we release that inherited emotion of unworthy from you? And the answer is yes. Did it release from your 7, or no, how many kids? You had 2. Did it release from your 2 kids, and did it release from it's 4, right? From the 4 grandkids of yours? Yeah, we got it from all of them, right? Now, did it also release from, what was the chain? Yeah, did it release from all 3 of those generations? Yes. Okay, awesome. So now, how do we find this? Because we were trying to figure out this communication breakdown, right? All right, so what percent of the communications now are getting from, well, let's ask if your neck's out of alignment now. Is your neck out of alignment right now at this moment? Right now at this moment? No. So what percent of communications we have getting from your brain to your thyroid intact? What do we have before? 3, right? Are 50% of those messages from the brain getting through now to the thyroid intact, like a rock, okay? Are 80% of those communications getting through to the thyroid intact from the brain? Yes. Are 90% getting through? Yes. Are 99% getting through? Or 100% getting through? Cool.
I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer.
Wait, hold on. Okay, tell these guys.
I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer 4 months ago.
That's why you came up. Well, you never know what you're going to get. Huh?
Brad,
Thanks for coming up.
if you'd have asked if her thyroid was happy now,
Is your thyroid happy now? Yes or no? Well, it's happy at the moment. You might want to check it again in a few days, okay? It's good at the moment. Well, suddenly it's getting all of its communications, see? Yeah. Can that make a difference? Yeah, it sure can. So let's see here. I want to work with, here's the question. Is this really your last body code seminar? It's a lot of work, to do one of these. But it is kind of fun. Huh? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it, okay?
You need a bigger place.
I'm getting a massage tonight. I promise I'll think about it during the massage. No, I really am. I will think about it. I will think about it because it is really fun. And, I really honestly feel like this is really kind of what I was born to do, is to be up here and do this. So, all right. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you. I appreciate it.